Hi girls, I hope you're having an amazing day today. Welcome back to a new video of my YouTube channel. In this video I wanted to share with you how I design a new planner. So this time I will be designing a printable planner for the creative purpose. So this is a planner specifically for people who want to create creative projects, who have creative projects like creating a course, designing something, illustrating something, maybe something related to music, maybe having a YouTube channel like this one. So whatever your creative projects are, this planner will be specifically for this kind of person. So I wanted to share with you my process designing a planner, and right now you will see it. So let's begin. So here you can see that the first part of my process designing a planner is going to Creative Market, because there you can find like many different clip arts. So I always try to find things. I was trying to find something like a Catrina, something like that. So a Mexican representation of skeleton. So I wanted to try finding something like that because I wanted to create a planner that was like kind of dark, but at the same time like mysterious, and not dark like horrible dark, like something like horror movie, no, but something like more, I don't know, like. So then I found this mysterious pack where there were like colors that I liked, and then I started to check more clip art, more things that I liked. So as you can see, there are some skeletons there, but also flowers. So it was like a feminine side of this concept. I wanted to create a feminine side of the concept. So then I started adding these clip arts, the ones I liked, into my collection, which is something that you can do on Creative Market. I will leave down below the link to some of my favorite collections if you want to check them out. But you can create your own collections of clip art and patterns that you like to create your own projects, maybe your illustrations, your courses, or your printables, or your digital planners, whatever you want to create. So as you can see, I started adding things to the different collections, and here I am with a template I used to design this planner. So I used a template kit from Michelle Rohr and Amy Johanan. So they, together with Hannah Bibi, created a template kit for Canva where you can personalize the planner and you can add your own clip art, your own fonts, your own the colors of your brand. So in this case, as you can see, I'm uploading the different clip arts I ended up purchasing. I found a beautiful set or kit of clip art in PNG format, where there were like desert theme, a little bit of Mexican maybe, but I think more like in the desert of the United States probably. Flowers, cacti, and moon. It's a little bit of a mysterious too, but I liked the concept of the skeleton. So I was looking for that concept, and I found this beautiful clip art with the colors that I liked. So it's like kind of pastel colors too, so it's very, very beautiful. And I really enjoyed, or I really liked this one. So the first thing I always do when creating a digital or a printable thing, when I'm using clip art, is to set aside a page where I can put every single clip art I like, so that the different colors of the clip art are like embedded somehow into the design, so that it's easier for me to apply the same colors for the different pages. So I can reuse the colors that are used in the illustrations, but into the planner. And here I am designing the front cover, this is something that I always have problems when designing a printable or a digital thing. I always have problems creating the cover, but thanks to this kit I realized it was easier than in other opportunities. So I had a really great time changing colors, adding the pattern. This pattern was included into the kit, so the kit not only included like the clip art, isolated clip art, but also as in patterns. And then I am creating like the name of the template, the name of the planner, which is Creative Project Planner Kit. And I really liked this concept of this is a kit for creative projects, so you can use this kit with every new project you have, any new project you create. And I changed to the fonts that I tend to use more often into my designs. So I'm using the holiday fonts, which is my favorite one, and the Acheron font also. I reused also some of the fonts that come into the template, but I tried to change the ones that were like the titles, because of course I wanted to represent, or not represent, but I wanted to like make emphasis into the design, the style I wanted to portray into this planner. So I'm changing the colors there, which is very simple, and adding some lines here and there, but the fact that you can create a front cover very easily thanks to this kit was what made this planner easy to make. So in the title I designed a planner in almost 3 hours, because it was 3 hours and 16 minutes, but I really took only 3 hours to design the planner. Of course, I took more time when trying to decide which clipboard I wanted to use, but the process of designing the planner, the actual design part, I only took 3 hours and 16 minutes. So it's very simple. If you are not very used to designing things, maybe of course you can take more time to design your own projects on Canva, but with a template and with practice you will end up having more and more like knowledge into this and experience, and you will end up creating one planner in less than 1 day. So this is a very, very useful thing to use when you also have another job, when you have a 9-to-5 job and you want to create a planner or design something in your free time. It is very useful to create something using a template. So whatever template it is, there are many free templates online, so maybe you can try finding a template for Pinterest graphics or Instagram graphics, or even your website. Designing a website, of course, is harder, but I think when you use a template, it makes everything easier, and you don't have to use the same fonts and the same colors and the same images and the templates you find online. You can totally change everything, but keep like the skeleton of the template or the skeleton of the design, which is the hardest part to make, or not the hardest, but sometimes it's the one that takes more time, because you need to be designing each element and putting each element in a specific position. So of course that takes more time, but having a planner really helps you with that. And as you can see, I started adding the different clip art. I really like these flowers and changing the colors, adding things. So this planner is not the planner, but the template is very useful. It's very useful if you really want to keep on creating things on your own, because you're not going to use one template for one planner and that's all. And then you need to sell things in order to earn back the money that you spent on a template, but you can create more planners. So this is like the third planner I tried creating. The first planner I created, I never launched it. The second one was the one I created for language learning, which I will show it to you now. Like I will insert the image right now of that planner so that you can see how it turned out. And I also bought some clip art and some patterns, and then I ended up changing the fonts, changing the colors, adding the clip art, and changing also the titles, because maybe you want to create a planner about, I don't know, like something related to raising kids, and then the planner doesn't have anything related to that, so you can change. Instead of budget tracking, you can put like I don't know, chores, or the chores that kids do tracker, so that you can track each chore that the kids do at home, or each time the kids have good grades. I don't know, whatever you want. So It's very versatile because you can change the text, you can change the colors, you can change the design, you can eliminate some parts. I eliminated in some areas of the template. I decided to eliminate parts because that didn't resonate with the planner I wanted to create, so I just erased the pages. As you can see here is how it's turning out, and now I'm just designing the rest. And it's very exciting because you're bringing into life something that you created in your mind. So sometimes I have this idea of a concept and I think, how would it look, a planner or a design using clip art of a specific thing, like a tropical clip art, or clip art related to the 80s, or clip art related to video games. I don't know. So witchy clip art, I really like witchy clip art, mysterious clip art, things like magical. So sometimes you have this vision in your head of a design you want to create with the colors you want, with the clip art. If you draw, that's even better because you can even draw your own clip art. You don't need to spend any money on it. You just draw the clip art and then you put it into your planner. And you can also, of course, find many clip art for free on Canva or in other websites. I think on Pexels you can find beautiful pictures that are free to download, and there are other sites on the internet where you can download clip art for free. Maybe it's not the exact same clip art you want to use in your creations, but it's also a clip art that is beautiful somehow and it's useful. And on Canva you can find many clip art that are free. That is something I will teach you in a course that I will be launching soon. It's a course about creating or designing a digital planner for like basic, for advanced, for beginners, for people who have never created digital planners. I will be talking about it soon when I finish the course. But what I wanted to tell you is that you can find clip art free. In my case, when I want to create something that I really I'm imagining, envisioning something that I want to create, and I cannot find that exact same clip art on Canva, I always go to Creative Market, because I think for me it's one of the best resources or the best places where you can find resources to design. Also, Etsy is very good. I have purchased clip art and other things to design on Canva, but on Etsy. So Etsy is also a very good place if you want to find clip art that you like, with the colors you like, the design you like. And you can go just window shopping, checking out the different designs, clip arts, also fonts. You can also purchase fonts, but if you want to use them on Canva, then you have to have the premium, user, because free ones cannot use like their own fonts. You need to use the ones that are already on Canva. And here's how it looks, like the planner. Here you can see, like, in general terms, how it looks, the colors and the palette, the clip arts. And I will show you the planner, like how it was, the template that you can use if you want to use this same kit. And this is the yearly version, like the yearly vision, then monthly. Then you can just transform this whole design into something that you like more. So the weekly pages, seize the day, this is for daily planning. Then the goals, because it also includes some pages for goals, some pages for vision mapping, pages for a project planner. So whatever, you can change the titles and change all the things that says in the page. That's completely something that you can do. That doesn't mean that the planner will have the same. You can change whatever you want. You can eliminate some lines, eliminate some parts. So this is mostly how the planner looks. And now I will show you how the planner looks with all the changes I made. So as you could see, it's very easy to design something when you have a template, but of course if you want to design something from scratch, it's also an amazing opportunity for you to develop your own vision into one design, to develop your own strength into design. For example, I really enjoy the part of the design part, but also the one about your organizational part of a planner, when I create every single section, the planning of the planner, when I design everything in my notebooks and I then try to bring that into life through Canva in a digital way. As I told you in a previous video, I really like to put a lot of emphasis into the analogical part of a design, and then I try to bring that into life with the digital aspect of planning using Canva or using other tools. I also used PowerPoint to create some things previously, so try to embrace the parts that you like the most of your projects and try to bring them into life using tools that you enjoy using, because if you're using a page, a website, or a platform that you don't really like using, then it's going to be harder for you to be consistent with that and keep on creating amazing content that you love. So in my case, that's with the planner of Michelle Rohr and Amy Johannen and Hannah Bibi. So if you want to check out that same planner, I will leave you down the link in the description of this episode. I will receive a small percentage of commission if you decide to purchase through my link, but as I always tell you, I always leave some bonuses here and there. So if you purchase through my link, you will get an extra bonus when you receive your order. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I wanted to inspire you somehow to design your own things, to design your own planner if you want to. Remember that your planner doesn't have to be like organizational planner or financial planner or language learning planner. It can be about anything. It can be a planner about animals, like if you have pets, or a planner about raising a kid, or it can be a planner about design, or it can be a planner about illustration. It can be a planner about being multilingual. It can be a planner about any topic that you like. If you're a psychologist, if you're a designer, if you are a musician, you can create a planner for people who are like you, people that like the things you like, people that would use the things that you create. Always try to make planners that you would use first, or whatever you want, printables, planners, workbooks, worksheets, whatever that you would use, try to make them first for you. So try to create each section and each part of the planner, even the design, something that you like, something that you would use. So those are my tips, and I hope you have enjoyed this video of me designing a planner in 3 hours. You can do it too, maybe even in less time or in more time, but I assure you that in less than 1 day you can have your planner ready to sell, ready to use, ready to gift if you want to gift it to someone else. So yeah, I hope you have an amazing day ahead and see you next time. Bye!